Good day traders, David here from Daily Forecast. It is Thursday the 30th of March 2023 and we're here to do our usual updates for Brent, Crude, Euro and Bitcoin. In front of us we've got the daily chart for Brent oil. We're still in that bearish AB swing with the A high up at 89.07 and the B low at 70.11. We are looking for price to head up deeper into the actual AB swing. Okay, our areas of interest are at the 618 and higher. While we are bearish, we've got an area of past support here that became resistance. You can actually see that. We were looking for price to head up towards the actual 5 area. Yesterday's bearish candle, let's see if price does pull back a bit. Time will tell for those of you that trade the daily chart. The 4-hour chart in front of us. Yesterday we were waiting for a proper B high to form. You can actually see that now we've got a decent B high in place. We can now take that question mark out and now we can actually pull our fibs on this 4-hour chart. And we can see that we've got a 618 down at 7,500. Okay. We would like price to actually pull back to that 618 area where we'll then look for something bullish for a long entry position. For those of you that are long on the 4-hour chart, I'm assuming your stops are at 0 because price has rallied somewhat, let me see, about 580 pips. So I'm assuming that your stop is at least at 0. You have to give the market a chance to actually swing. So price could jolly well fall down to 7,500 where you can then look for our usual trade entry signals and you can then add to that position. If price does rally up from current levels and takes out the B high, then this will become the new A support low. Okay. But remember our target from this AB swing over here, this A low and this B high with a 618 bounce, we're still looking for 8,200 over coming sessions. The 1-hour chart, we're going to modify our outlook on the 1-hour chart a bit from yesterday's price action. We're going to have this as the A low, which was the A low at some point, but this is going to be the B high, and we're going to ignore this little A, or not A, this little support area. Let's look at this bigger swing low area. So this is the A low and this is the actual B high, and you can see now that price has come to the 86 sorry, not even the 86, beyond the 86 down to the A low. Okay, let's see for today based on this time frame, do we fall and break this A low and start a reversal? If we do start a reversal on this time frame, we will then have to wait for a B to form and a pullback, but that will line up with the 4-hour chart, the fact that we're looking for price to actually drop. Or if we step down to a 5-minute chart, because price has already bounced out of that A low support area, we can step down to a 5-minute chart. That is that low there. Let me just double check that it is 77.16. Yes, it is. So we can pull our fibs from that low to this bounce high here. If we get price pulling down to 77.40 or lower while inside this support low here and we get a bullish candlestick formation, then we'll go long on that trade. Okay, based on this AB swing and this bounce out of the A low. If that happens, then we're not looking for price to go much further than the B high because of such a deep AB swing bounce. We will then also look out for BF 786 resistance up towards the actual B high, because if we do get that BF 786 resistance during today's session, and our rule says that a BF 786 with a prior deep A low bounce will have us most likely taking price out, taking out the actual A low. So those are the scenarios for the day. Do we get a bit of a test here and a rally, then we'll enter long. Do we find resistance up here, at which point we will then go short because price will be hinting that we're going to be taking out this A support low. Okay. If those scenarios don't present itself, then we don't do anything. Okay. 4-hour chart on crude, same story. We were looking for a decent B high to form. We've actually got that now. So we'll take that question mark out. And we can now pull our fibs from the A low to the B high. And here also we've got the 618 down at 60, 69, 68. Like I said, for those of you that are swing trading on this pair, the 1618 for the previous AB swing is up at 76.53. Okay, so let's see if price does pull back to a 618, at which point you can also then just add to that position, because your initial trade should be at 0 right now. If price also rallies up from current levels and takes out this B high, okay, then this here will become the new A support low. The 1 hour chart, also a bit different. We'll also modify our outlook for this one. We'll put the B over there, and then we'll pull our fibs from this A high, A low to the B high, okay, over there. And here also you can see price bounced off the 786. Here also you'll go down to a 5-minute time frame, and you'll look for, let's actually do that quickly. Let's see, where are we today? That's the low over there, and that's the high over there. So let's see if price comes down to the 618 or lower while inside this low here. We will then also look for another bullish candlestick formation, and that could most likely be an entry. Let me just remove that. That could most likely be an entry to go long. Once again, based on the 1 hour chart, if price rallies up, look for resistance around the BF786 area. If we do find resistance at the BF786 area, then our usual rules come into play, that a BF with a price 786 bounce leads us to believe we're going to take out the A low. Okay, and that will also line up with a 4 hour chart. If price rallies up and takes out this B high on a sustained basis, then this becomes a new level of support. Okay. Euro daily chart. We're still in this bullish AB swing since January, you can see. Price found resistance at the BF 786, and again a BF 786 with a deep low bounce leads us to believe we're going to take out this A support low. We have been saying for a few days that we could expect price to actually test. You can see we're still in the process. Yesterday gave us a bit of a doji candle, but if this candlestick formation holds, then we are looking for price to head down to 481, which is the A support low over coming sessions. The 4 hour chart, let's just see where this B failure 786 is. 882. Let me put a line in there at 882. Okay, so in this area we've got a BF 786. You can see price came shy of that. On this time frame we've got a bullish AB swing, A low, B high, 5-0 bounce. We don't trade 5-0 bounces, so whether we get a BF 786 here or not, this will not be an entry point for us. We're looking for price to come down to the 618 or lower. Okay, but if price does rally on up and takes out this B high, then this will become a new level of support. The 1 hour chart. 1 hour chart is in the process of reversal. You can see by taking out this A support low on the 24th of March, gave us a new bearish AB swing. Okay, you can see yesterday we were saying let's see if this area holds as area of resistance, and you can see price pushed up through that. Okay, we came shy of the 786. We'd have actually preferred price coming to that 786. This happens to be the same swing that we have on the 4 hour chart, so this 786 here is actually a BF on the 4 hour time frame. Okay, but if we do trade it, it will be based on the actual formation we have on this time frame. So let's see for today, is price going to test these highs, or are we going to actually rally up and actually run into the 786, at which point we'll then step down to the 5-minute chart and look for our entries based on that. Bitcoin on the daily, you can see here that price has actually poked through the actual B high. Okay, so let's see if this is a sustained break or not. Let's see what price action does today. Remember, I've been saying for days now that we've got a new, let me just move this slightly. We've got a new, we've got our old AB swing with our extension up at 29.724. If you look at the old videos, you'll see our extension is 29.724. And I've been saying for a while that it would be great if we could pop into that area and then pop back down and then let that be the actual B resistance high. We didn't get that for many days, so let's see if this will wind up being a sustained break, and based on that we will do a fresh analysis on that. Okay. If this does become the sustained break and price does carry on rallying up, then this area here does become the new A support low. Okay, traders, so that's the outlook for today. So possibilities exist on Brent and on crude oil and euro. Let's see if euro does get into that area of interest, and then we can look at that as well. Enjoy the rest of the trading day. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification. Give us a like if you like the video as well. If you like the forecast that we are doing on a daily basis. Enjoy the day. Cheers. Bye.